Hey everybody.
Bree, do you know what happened?
I happened
When?
about 5 days ago and about 18 years ago. 5 days from now and 18 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say your birthday didn't pass yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
We all know. We all know it hasn't passed.
Everybody knows because I mention it every week.
Yet. Well, do you know who else is special right now besides you?
Yeah, I actually do.
Who?
Carley Harrity.
What'd she do?
She broke a diving record that hasn't been broken since 1979 or something like that.
What?
It was a long time ago.
I honest to God don't know how you break a diving record.
You dive. That's what you do.
I understand that, but for swimming, it's timing wise, how fast you are. And I used to swim.
For diving, I'm guessing it's how tight your little spiral spins
how
are.
it's based off her score.
Yeah. Because she's really good at backflipping and stuff.
Ooh.
She's a gymnast too, so I guess that
makes sense.
That helped her.
So, did we talk to her about it?
Yeah, we interviewed her, and she was explaining how to score and.
So she explained all about diving.
Yeah.
Do you want to go watch it?
Should we go watch it now and just leave the show?
Let's go.
All right, see ya.
I'm John Maxey, and today I'm joined by Carley Harrity, who's going to share some special news with us. How are you doing, Carley?
I'm good.
All right, so what happened this past Friday?
I broke the Norristown Area High School 6-dive diving record.
Okay, what's that record specifically?
It's like a normal meet, and it's one of the ones that you normally would have rather than a bigger meet, and it's just...
Okay, what does 6-dive mean?
In a normal meet, you do 6 different dives, and you have to have there's 5 different categories, and you have to have 4 of the 5 categories in a meet.
Mm-hmm. Is that how scoring works?
The scoring works is you have a required dive, which changes every week from the 5 different categories, and then that's one of the 6 dives, and you have 5 others from the rest of the other categories, and you get the 3 scores from the judges, and then they multiply the difficulty of each dive by the scores from the judges.
Okay, so points add up over the week?
They add up over just the 6 dives throughout the one meet.
Throughout the one meet. Is there a particular dive that you were good at in the past meet?
I'd say my best dive in this meet is a front double flip in pike position.
Which one was the most difficult this past week?
And I say the most difficult one would be my reverse 1.5.
Why'd you struggle with that?
I always struggled with reverses because just the fear of going forward to go backwards and hitting the board.
Yeah.
But just it's the hardest to rotate in.
All right. So what did it take to get to that point to even perform these dives? What type of training went into this?
Since last year, last diving season, I didn't stop diving over the summer, and I dove all summer. And then this year, I practiced 2 times every day.
You practiced 2 practices in one day?
Every day, yeah.
So is there a commitment change over this past 2 years?
Well, I stopped doing gymnastics, so I had more time to do diving, so maybe that helped to...
Okay, are you a former gymnast?
Yeah,
so
that helped, sorry.
That helped you in your effort to be a diver? All right, that's good. Is there any people that helped you get to this point?
My coach, Luke Stem, really helped me because that's who coaches me most of the times. And then I also dive at another team, and those coaches helped also.
Okay. Have they given you any good pointers that you'll remember?
Yeah, they definitely help with the form of my dives, so I would get more scores on the simple dives.
All right. How long have you been diving?
I've been diving for 2 years.
And you've already broken the record in 2 years?
Yeah.
Was that an easy task, do you think, to do it in such a short amount of time?
I thought it was going to be there's 2 records, and this is the one that thought was going to be a lot harder for me to get to.
Mm-hmm.
But then the first meet, I was 6.5 points away from breaking it, and I was shocked by how close I was to it because it's pretty high.
Has anyone come as close as you were in the past? How old is it again?
This record's 36 years old.
Has anyone come close in this past 36 years?
No.
Wow, that's awesome.
I don't think there has been any other really divers.
That's great. Do you have a favorite part of diving?
I like meets because I kind of focus pretty intensely for meets. So I have my little rituals I do.
Do you think that's why you were able to break the record? Do you have
I think this year I focused a lot more than last year for meets. Like last year I kind of goofed off a lot because it was fun. But then this year I had like a goal, so.
You're a lot more focused than your competition?
Yeah.
When did you start diving?
Actually, I started my sophomore year, but then I had a concussion, so I dove for like less than a month, and then last year was my first full year, and then this year.
You were injured from diving back in your sophomore
Yeah.
year, but then you came back to it in your junior year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Has diving over the past few years shaped your future college plans?
It's been something that I've been looking for in colleges, so I've made sure they had diving teams also, and I've been contacted by other schools. But
You think you're going to pursue it?
It kind of depends on which school I go to, because one has it and then one doesn't.
All right, gotcha. What does breaking this record mean to you personally? What has it done to you motivation-wise?
I mean, it's been it's pretty cool
pretty
that I
old.
broke it, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't planning on breaking this one this year. I was going for the other one mainly, so like that I broke this one is pretty cool, I guess.
So you keep talking about the other one. Is that your next goal? And which
Yeah.
record is that?
That's the 11 dive record, and there's only one time you can do that in the year, which is at Suburbans, and I think that's February 10th. So.
What does the 11 dive mean?
You do 11 dives in a meet instead of 6, so it's like
Oh, wow.
a really long meet.
Do you know how old that record is?
It's the same.
It was held by the same person?
Yeah, same person.
Wow. Do you think you're feeling confident about it?
That one's a lot more. That one's not as difficult, I'd say.
All right. Is there anything else coming up in the next weeks, or are you just preparing for Suburbans now?
I mean, I have other meets that I'm hoping to break the record I broke on Friday again.
Okay, you're just going to continue to break it?
Hopefully.
All right, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
All right, thank you, Carly. I'm John Maxey, and I just talked with Carley Harrity about the diving record that she broke. Hopefully she breaks a few more before she graduates. Now back to Eagles Eye.